on Skype right now.
Woo!
Welcome to the second annual Tetris World Championship. Unfortunately, I couldn't be this year's event, but I'm so happy that all of you are there. You are showing your love for the game by being at this tournament. Thank you all for coming. When I created Tetris in 1984, I had no idea how popular the game would become. And now this is the biggest tournament we've had in Los Angeles ever. I hope everyone has a wonderful time this afternoon. I wish luck to all of you. Let's semi-finals begin.
Harddrop.com.
Please welcome your host to the stage, multi-platform champion and game designer, Tang, and a technical fanatic from Electronic Arts, Chris Breyer.
Welcome, 2011 Tetris World Championships. How are y'all doing today?
Alright, let's go! Excited, everybody! Optimus Tang, next time you do that, send me the memo so I can come in my Dreamcast costume. That's all.
That's great. Dreamcast. I believe they have a version, the next Tetris. That just goes to show you that through all generations of gaming, Tetris has always been there at the forefront.
That's right. So, we are at the semifinals right now. Chris, why don't you give us a little rundown of how we got down to the top 8 players?
Well, this morning, there's a room on the second floor where all of our prospective champions would line up and give it their best shot to see if they can qualify. The rules for that were you can play the game at any level, but of course because Tetris has given you much more points depending on the level that you choose, you want to pick the highest level that you can and score those points. They play type B, in which you score per line and you get 25 lines to score with, so obviously getting all Tetrises would be best. But we also had a new rule this year in which you can pick level 19 and if you complete all 25 lines, you get a 100,000 point bonus, which made things much more interesting. Hopefully our competitors enjoy that.
Nice. So those are the rules for the NES version. But I don't know if you guys came here early this morning and saw the line that was wrapped all the way outside, wrapped around Tommy Trojan. And then the war room up there where people were qualifying was just blood, sweat, and tears, and tears all together, cables and CRTs flying all over each other. And then out of all that emerged our final 8.
Yeah, final 8.
Top 8 NES, top 8 PS3. So do you want to just maybe break down how the NES rules are going to go?
Now, for this year, we're doing head-to-head competition. Last year we had them all play at the same time, now it's all one-on-one. And we're playing type A, starting at level 18 for our finals. One-on-one, whoever scores the highest points wins that round. But whoever wins 2 rounds first wins, whoever loses 2 rounds first goes home. So it's a single elimination tournament. Once you lose your 2 games, if it's in the same round, it's all over and you have to try again next year.
Alright, so on the PS3 side, we're going to be playing battle mode. So up there, they were qualifying using Origin, but now we're playing battle, right? So that's where you play 1v1. And when you clear multiple lines on your matrix, you're sending lines over to your opponent's matrix. First person to top out loses. So it's the same setup where it's going to be best of 7. So that means the first person to win how many games wins? 4. Who said that first? Who said 4? Alright, there you go. Alright, I don't know if I was able to give that away, but I just did. Alright, so anyway, you guys, without further ado, I think it's time to get the competition started. You guys are all here to see. So, yeah. We're going to get the names so you can find out who's actually playing this first round.
Actually, I know what mine are. Okay.
Oh, there they are.
Right up there, actually. I guess we can go and call it. Should I go first? Okay. So please welcome to the stage. We've got our first 2 NES competitors. Our first was a champion from last year, so he's back to return to defend his title. And welcome to the Jonas Newpower.
Alright guys, also I want to introduce our awesome officials right here as well. Chris and Chris. There's actually 4 Chris's on the stage, so it gets kind of crazy. So we swap lines and do crazy stuff. That's fun. Alright, so on the PS3 side, we're going to have our first match. It's going to be Nick and Dice playing right here. Guys, we're doing simultaneous. You're going to be able to watch NES and PS3 at the same time. That's pretty sweet.
Okay, let me announce who Jonas is coming up against in the NES first round. Now, a lot of these people on our side here for the NES are familiar faces. 7 out of the 8 were in last year's tournament and were finalists last year. Eli Marshman is our new blood for this tournament in 2011. This is going to be a very exciting our top 2 teams, the former reigning world champion, go against a new competitor. This is going to be very exciting, people.
Nick and Dice, don't be shy. Nick and Dice.
Gravy Rainbow, Eli. Gravy Rainbow.
Nick Canino. Oh man. You were ranked first at the beginning of this round. That would be a shame. Nice. He's too busy playing Tetris Lincoln winning. Tetris Lincoln. Go buy the source today.
So, Driver, do you want to start all of our games at the same time? Do over here and 2 on your side too? Okay, so when they let you know.
Looks like it. Wow.
Start over.
Knocking that.
Do you want to say words or do your first round?
Yeah, thanks everybody for coming, and let's make it a good tournament.
Sweep the leg, Jonas. Hey, this way.
I think we should just start with that already. Okay, we'll get going with this right now. So I'll count you down to 3. 3, 2, 1, start.